What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today it's time to talk about those treasure boosters. Because on the one hand, those treasure boosters are awesome, yay! And on the other hand, well, we only just got them in the UK, like we just got them. And it kind of looks like we might already be having to rush for scraps. They are running out, ladies and gentlemen. They are selling out, and they are selling out fast. This was, I'm following this quite closely, but the thing that really brought this to my attention here was when I saw a post from the official One Piece TCG store. They have their own Facebook page and Twitter account and all of that, and they went and posted this. Now, at first, it looks like a lovely little advert for the treasure boosters, which are out now and all of that, and that's lovely, yay! And then also you then look a bit further and it clearly says, update, sold out in Camden. Now, for a little bit of context here, for those of you that may be a bit less familiar, there are 3 One Piece TCG stores in the UK. There is the original one, which opened up in Gateshead near Newcastle in the north. There's the most recent one, which happened in Brighton in the south. And then there's the one in Camden, which really is seen as kind of the main one, the big one, so to speak. It's in London, it's in a Bandai Namco cross store, and it has all the other cool stuff. I always think of it as the main one anyway. So, if it says it's sold out in Camden, then the obvious implication there is that it's not sold out in either Brighton or Gateshead, that it's available in those other 2 stores. Brilliant! But hang on a second, it's sold out in Camden. Now, as a general rule, things do tend to sell out a little bit faster in Camden. Like I've said, it's in London. Camden is just a part of London. And it tends to be the busiest one. Things sell out there the most, etc., etc. Fine. But the fact that it's sold out in any of these 3 this early should be a little bit of a bit of an issue here, honestly. This should make us a little bit worried. Because it doesn't say sold out for now or temporarily sold out or any of that. It just says sold out. There is an implication there that, oh yeah, sorry mate, we're done. They're not coming back. And that is a little bit of an issue. Because these treasure boosters are awesome. Just to be clear, straight off the bat, I love these treasure boosters. I think it's one of the best ideas that One Piece have had, and I sincerely hope they come back again in the future. I don't want this to be the only treasure booster we ever get. I hope they just keep coming back and coming back and coming back, because that will make me very happy indeed. I think these are brilliant, and I love that they've done them. And essentially, the way these work are that you get 4 booster packs from anywhere from OPO 1 to OPO 5, and then you also get yourself an exclusive promo. And that's awesome. Like, firstly, the fact that you can get random old booster packs is awesome. We all know at this stage that if they just went and sold the most sought after ones, which probably are OPO 1 and OPO 5, what would happen is that they would just sell out instantly. This is a way of making these available to people while also throwing in the other booster packs and then having something fun to open. Like for me, you get the rush of opening to see what packs you get, and then you get the rush of actually opening the packs. And then as if that's not good enough, they're going and throwing in a random other booster because I don't know why not. This is an awesome product and I absolutely love it. And honestly, part of the reason why we're having a bit of trouble here, keeping these in stock, is because they're too good. Like, if these products were rubbish, they wouldn't be selling out. But the fact that they get these older booster packs in, the fact that you also get yourself the exclusive alternate art promo, all adds up to a ridiculous product, and one that I am frankly a gigantic fan of. So okay, fine, it's gone and sold out in Camden, but it's not gone and sold out in the other 2 One Piece stores. What's the deal further afield? Is it actually sold out everywhere? Or is it just this one shop is having a little bit of a problem? Well, I'm having a look in the UK here, and there honestly aren't that many places that are listing it for sale. The places that are are, shall we say, well, not always selling it at retail. For what it's worth, in the UK, we do have 7th Dimension, which is, well, listing it in stock, but it's actually out of stock when you click on it, which is a little bit sad. And this is generally what I've found from an awful lot of places. I go and have a look at all of these card stores, and what I find is that they are actually sold out, and we can't have any, which is, you know, really sad, because these are awesome. So, okay, what do? Well, we head over to eBay here, and we have a look to see what is going on in terms of there, because, look, the deal is simple. If it's readily available on eBay, then other places will be able to get them. Like, if they're readily available on eBay, then that means they're basically ready available everywhere, because as soon as they start selling out in some places, eBay will get a bit silly, because even if some people can get them in their local area nice and readily, if there are some areas where they're unavailable, eBay and people therein will just put the price up massively, not for the people that can get them, obviously, but for the people that can't. And if we have a look on eBay, the first couple listings there, we've got one for 29, which is not ideal, but it's a lot better than the one for 48, although that one is from Australia, so maybe that's kind of your explanation here. And if we have a look elsewhere, well, actually, to be fair, Australia has the most ridiculous listings. Generally speaking, in the US, they tend to be selling for somewhere around $30. If we have a look at the sold listings here, the last couple, we've had one for 27 and one for 51. At least the promo is cheap. The last promo that sold for 73 cents from Canada, although that was a bid, so essentially someone put it up, one person bid, that person got a little bit of a bargain. Whoopsie. But the promo is at least kind of cheap, so you know, there is that. Here's the thing though, it's only just gone and sold out. So that means that it's going to get worse as time goes by. Right now on eBay, if you're willing to spend slightly over retail, you can actually go and get these. It's not ideal, but they are available. Going into shops is becoming an awkward proposition. They are just turning into something which are very, very difficult to find. And if the official One Piece store doesn't have them, and look, I don't think I need to tell you this, the general rule is that the One Piece store, for pretty obvious reasons, is going to have an easier time getting stock of these than other places. That should be pretty obvious. So if the official One Piece store is struggling, that should tell you basically what you need to know about stock levels in other places. And I honestly think that the reason here is very simply, they're just too popular. People like them too much. Which I know sounds ridiculous, but that's where we are with One Piece. Generally speaking, if we get a novel product like this, something that's a bit different and a bit new and all of that, we end up with this kind of situation where they just go out of stock and they don't tend to come back. At least not all of the time. At least we have the promo being pretty cheap. We should talk about that nice and quickly here. So the promo is a reprint of the Luffy from Starter Deck 10. It's the one that's got Rush, and when your opponent activates Blocker once per turn, you get to KO a character with 8,000 power or less, which is obviously a really cool thing. This is, it's not some kind of like uber staple in every deck, but this is certainly a card that's seen a decent amount of play. And because it was a starter deck card, you know, in the starter deck itself, you didn't get fancy versions, so it's nice to have a fancy version here. And there's, you know, a nice little full art. You've got Sabo and Ace over either shoulder. You've got the whole Three Brothers thing going on. I kind of like this. But the deal here is simple. If you're sitting watching this video going, wassy, the local shops near me got loads of these. Might I suggest picking up the ones that you want now? The fact that it is selling out in, well, it had already sold out in one of the free stores in the UK, the official stores, kind of tells you everything you need to know. Don't expect these to hang around forever. I think you will probably end up being a little bit disappointed. Right, there we go. That's what you need to know. So now it's over to you guys. What are you finding in terms of the treasure boosters? Are you finding yourself in a place where you can get them nice and easily? Or are you finding that actually these are gone and you are struggling a little bit? Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.